In this video, I'm going to help you understand how full body detox can help you return to your God self. See, my belief and my knowing is that you were created in the image and likeness of God, and that every cell that you have in your body holds the inherent perfection and the wisdom of God consciousness, of universal consciousness, of nature, and that your body is actually the gift that you were given in this lifetime to live out your soul's purpose. So when inorganic material goes into the body, what it does is it starts to disrupt the system. That's when our cells get out of whack and your health goes off track. You start to accumulate stress, toxins from the environment, toxins from inorganic ingredients in food, toxins from things like the coffee and the alcohol, and that dilutes and pollutes your physical body, the gift that you were given, even though you know that those things probably aren't the best thing for your body. You choose it anyways, and so it takes you away from your God self. It takes you away from actually taking care of the vessel, the gift that you were given in this lifetime. So when you detox, when you full body cleanse, and I'm not talking about starving. You don't have to starve to do a full body cleanse, but you do need specific herbs to help undo that stress. And not only that, but you also need specific food. But also, before we get into how you're gonna actually cleanse so you can return to your God self, I wanna share with you how it's more than just the food. See, I'm also talking about the mental and the emotional stress and suffering that you're carrying around in your cells, in your organs, in your body, and in your energetic field. Every single thing, every thought that you have, every feeling that you have, all of it, everything is energy, and there's a vibration in all of it. And that energy gets trapped in your cells. It gets stored in your cells, and so now your cells are not only holding on to toxins, they're also holding on to mental and emotional suffering and causing the stress and the damage. And then people are having all kinds of negative emotional reactions, right? You can't, road rage, just everyone's on an antidepressant, or they can't sleep at night. So all of these, it's the accumulation of stress as well as the accumulation of toxins. These three facets, the toxins from the food, right? The toxins in the body, the toxins from the negative mental patterns and tapes that are playing out, and then the emotional toxins from the emotional stress and negativity that is going out. Those all get trapped, and what happens is, you can think about it like if you are this beautiful little perfect being on the planet that has all the wisdom of the universe in it and access to the collective conscious and universal conscious at all times when living in your God self, in peace, in truth, in health, in harmony, and everything is flowing. But when you have the accumulation of these toxins, then what happens is there's like a marine layer. And now suddenly the sun, which is basically your direct connection to God, right? The life force, it's covered by the marine layer. So all you have is stress, brain fog, low energy, lack of motivation, no desire to live your purpose, confusion about what your purpose is, all of this. So when you detox, you just get the marine layer out. And that is the greatest gift that any of us could have. So I'm going to share with you how you can actually do this. So how you can cleanse at the cellular level so you can return to your God self. But first I want to share with you a few other things that are happening on the energetic level when you do this process. See, because what happens is when you purify your vessel, when you get the toxins out, and when you use the right herbal formulas, liver tonic, bowel tonic, and I've got I've got my own tonics here that I can I can show you kind of what I'm talking about. But I have 21-day programs, 7-day detox kits, and a 1-day detox. So when you actually go through the process and you cleanse your body, what happens is you purify your body so that your body returns to that pure state of nature. And so you go back and you start to remember the truth of who you are, and you have access to that information, and you feel supported and loved by the universe. You start to experience oneness with other people. You're open and you're loving. And then you start to also see magically how all of these incredible things start to happen in your life. See, because when you go through the process and you send out an energetic signal to the universe, I am going to detox. I am going to stop making choices that are not alignment with my truth and caring for myself at the very cellular level of my being. I'm going to start to only make choices that are right for me, and I'm going to feed my cells the wisdom of nature, because food is consciousness, right? The food that you choose is bringing consciousness into your cells and consciousness into your life. So you say to the universe, I'm going to choose only high consciousness foods, and I'm only going to put the best in my body and choose what's right for me. You send out an energetic signal to the universe, and the universe responds, and watch as things in your life start to shift. Relationships shift, your careers can change or go, something new comes in, maybe you're moving, maybe you meet someone. It's really magical, the healing and the awakening and the activation that comes through this detox process. You're also really returning to yourself, and you start to develop new layers and new levels of self-love and self-trust and remembrance of your own worthiness, because you're choosing what's right for you over and over. It's a really beautiful process. And when you can align all of these things, what comes, and through this process, you get the toxins out of your body, you experience physical vitality beyond your imagination, then you get the mental and emotional suffering, and you return to love and clarity, and you really come to experience yourself as your God self. And you go out into the world and you will notice that heads are going to start turning and be like, what are you doing? Wow, you're glowing. Oh my gosh, you're radiating. What's going on? It's just what happens. And the reason that I know this is because I've had over 650 people go through my program that have told me that exact thing. And then I've gone through it, Lord knows how many times, because I do it 3 times a year to keep my body working at the top of its game. So how can you do this, right? So it's a really simple process. The first thing I say in order to do a full body detox is you have to have therapeutic grade herbal supplements. Now, my 21 Cleanse Kit has all of the supplements you can need. They're all therapeutic grade, organic or wildcrafted ingredients, tested heavy metals, aflatoxin, arsenic, E. coli, microbacteria. It's literally in a box. You can check it on my website. Turnkey arrives at your doorstep. You know exactly what to do, and you start when you're ready, and you're on your way. But I want to just show you quickly. So as a result of that, my people didn't want to go off my products, so I started making tonic shots, just one-off tonic shots, single servings, so that we now have a one-day detox. Here's your one-day detox, which is really cool. It's got your 3 tonic shots, and in here is how you take it. There's a 7-day detox, and then there's the 21-day detox. So this, in my opinion, is the absolute most important thing, element to actually detox your body, to cleanse the toxins out of your body and to remove the mental and emotional suffering. So the first is you have to have a really high power liver formula, and that's what we've got here. So we've got the liver tonic, which is fantastic. The liver tonic, so this is going to help reduce inflammation. It's been shown, you know, the herbs that are in here, they've been shown to reduce brain fog, metabolize fat faster, detoxify the liver, purify the blood, reverse cellular mutation, a lot of really cool stuff. Take away aches and pains in the body because it increases circulation. It just gets things moving. You have to get the toxins out of your liver. Otherwise, your body will just keep repolluting itself. So you have to focus on the liver and the colon. So these, a lot of people actually just take this on a, day-to-day basis. Because if you're feeling stressed, you take this and it just takes the cortisol and adrenaline right out of the body. It's incredible, and your brain starts to work in different ways. I never get sick. There's all kinds of, you go out drinking, you definitely want to take this, but we're talking about detox, so we're not talking about the retox. So in conjunction with having a really potent liver formula, and this is the single serving, like I said, I've got bigger bottles in my 21-day program, but we've also got the bowel tonic. So the bowel tonic is what's going to help repair your gut, so that we get the bad stuff out of there that's probably feeding off your nutrients. And so, these have been shown, the herbs have been shown to be antiviral, antibacteria, anti-parasite, anti-yeast, anti-fungus. They're pretty powerful, and it'll help increase your absorption of nutrients and repair your inner lining of intestinal walls and just get things moving. So these are really incredible. I'll use this if I somehow forget that I don't eat sweets and eat something sweet, or if I'm traveling, or somehow bloated or digestion is off. I ate something that just kind of didn't sit well. Maybe I was at a social event. So they're really powerful tools, but they're in the detox programs and you have to have the herbal formulas. And then in conjunction with having the right herbs, you also have to have the right strategy. And with that, what am I talking about? You can't keep eating the crap that's polluting your body and just take a product. So you need to do something where you are changing your food and what's coming into your body so that you're only choosing what's right for you. And when you do your detox, it's really important as well that your meals are really, your daily wellness plan is structured so that your tonics and your supplements work right and don't interfere with the food. Because if you take your supplements at the wrong time, like when you eat food, then what will happen is they will not be as effective as they could be. So it's really, cleansing is really both an art and a science. So you need to have the art, you need to have the right approach, you need to have the right foods that you're going to eat, you need to have the right products at the right timing, and then it's the science. Everything needs to be at the right timing so that it can be fully utilized by the body, and you can really have that greatest experience to not only get the toxins out of your body, but to release the mental and emotional suffering so that you can return to your truth. Remember who you are and play that bigger game that you're really here to play, because it's available for you. If you have any questions, please, just leave a comment here, share this video if it speaks to you. I'm here to help. I work with a lot of people in a lot of different capacity, from nutrition to detox to spirituality and life coaching. So feel free to pop over to the website and book a consultation. Talk soon.